everyone, my name is Dr. Syra and I'm the Naturopathic doctor here at Vitamart.ca. Today we are going to be discussing natural deodorants. So first of all, what is sweat? Sweat is important to regulate body temperature and to help release all of those accumulated toxins in the body through one of the biggest detox organs, also known as the skin. So sweating plays a pivotal role in our bodies. So while we know that sweating is an important bodily function, it does come with the unwanted side effects of increased odor and increased moisture. So I just want to preface that with the odor does not come from the sweat itself. It actually comes from the bacteria that are present on the skin. So this odor is what makes us turn to deodorants in the first place. So why do we want to make the switch from traditional to natural deodorants? Well, deodorants are actually one of the biggest ways that we can accumulate toxins in our body. So these chemicals can make their way past the skin and into our bodies. So some of these chemicals include fragrances, phthalates, aluminum, and paraben. Let's take a closer look at these ones. So first is fragrances. So to a lot of people, fragrances simply means to smell nice and fresh. What people don't realize is that fragrance really just means a collection of synthetic chemicals. And fragrances are the #1 cause of cosmetic allergy. The next harmful ingredient I want to talk about is parabens. So parabens are used to really soothe the application of deodorants, but they have been linked to disrupting hormone production by acting like estrogen. The third harmful ingredient I want to talk about is aluminum. So aluminum is an antiperspirant that blocks your sweat ducts and stops sweating altogether. So yes, this does decrease the odor. However, it does mean that those toxins are trapped and they cannot be released through sweat. I just want to make a small distinction between antiperspirants and deodorants. Antiperspirants stop you from sweating altogether, whereas deodorants really target that bacteria that's present on the skin that may be related to causing the odor. So now that we have discussed some of the harmful ingredients that may be present in your traditional deodorants and why you'd want to make the switch to a natural deodorant, let's talk about some ingredients you want to look out for when you are shopping for your natural deodorants. Well, first and foremost, make sure the natural deodorant you buy has a natural oil as its base. So a lot of them will have coconut oil, and this is because coconut oil is considered to be an antimicrobial that targets the bacteria on the skin. And like I mentioned earlier, that bacteria can break down sweat to really cause that odor. So if we're looking at an example, we can see that this one also has coconut oil as its base. So another ingredient that your natural deodorant may have is a powder or a starch. So baking soda or arrowroot powder can really help to absorb that excess moisture and help to neutralize the odor through killing the bacteria that's present on the skin. So this one actually also has the arrowroot powder right there. So the next ingredient you might find in your natural deodorants are essential oils. So essential oils help to create that lovely scent from the natural deodorants. And there are also some essential oils that are also considered to be antimicrobial. So again, they help to kill that bacteria that's present on the skin. So such oils include rosemary, tea tree, and sage. So this one also has a combination of different essential oils. So you can see there's a natural fragrance right there. The next ingredient you want to look out for is wax. Beeswax or candelilla wax, they help to create that glossy texture that you find in deodorants, and they act as an emulsifier, so they really hold things together, and this is especially important when you have dry skin. So in this one, you can see right here, it has the candelilla wax. So you may also find some other ingredients that may be present that could be beneficial in your natural deodorants. So one of them is vitamin E. Vitamin E is actually considered to be a great antioxidant, and it's also a natural preservative. So this one, again, you can see has the tocopherol or the vitamin E. Next up is activated charcoal. So activated charcoal is a highly porous substance that helps to really absorb oil, dirt, and bacteria, which helps to again, absorb the moisture, and it helps to kill that bacteria that's present on the skin. Well, lastly, you may find that your natural deodorant has magnesium. So magnesium is a really important mineral that's involved in about 300 biochemical reactions in the body. And about 50% of the population is deficient in magnesium. So magnesium can actually be absorbed through contact with the skin. So adding magnesium to your natural deodorants can really help to provide the body with that highly desired mineral. So now we're going to end off by talking about how to best transition from your traditional deodorant to your natural deodorant. So this transition period, it really takes time for your body to adjust to a toxin-free life. Now, for a lot of people, this transition can actually deter them from making this switch long-term, but I really encourage you guys to be patient. So number one, make sure to take a break. So most natural deodorants, like I talked about earlier, has baking soda. So baking soda is great because it helps to kill that bacteria on the skin, but it can also cause irritation if your body is not ready for it. So I always encourage my patients, after coming off a conventional deodorant, to at least take 1 week to wear absolutely nothing and really allow your body to release those accumulated toxins and essentially give your body a fresh start. Tip number 2 is be patient. So experiencing a detox period is completely normal. Oftentimes this transition period allows your sweat glands to release all of those built up toxins and allows your body to get used to the idea of sweating again. This deodorant detox period is different for everybody, but it can last about 1 to 4 weeks. So make sure you're being really patient with your body at this time. Tip number 3, sweat on purpose. So sweating really helps to promote the healthy removal of toxins. And this is especially important during this transition period. So make sure you're finding activities that really make you work up a sweat. Tip number 4, try many different brands and many different products of natural deodorants. There is no one natural deodorant that works for everybody. So make sure you're switching it up and seeing which one works best for you. So lastly, if after a couple weeks you are still experiencing the increased odor, then you might be in need of a whole body detox. So this would involve increasing the fiber in your diet, the greens and protein, while eliminating processed sugars, other processed foods, and caffeine to really help support those detox pathways. Increased sweating is really just a sign that your other organs of detoxification are overworked. And so your skin works overtime to really release those toxins from your body. So reducing the amount of toxins your body is exposed to through decreasing those food groups that I mentioned can really help to decrease the burden on the other detox pathways and can help to decrease sweating overall. So if you guys choose to switch to a natural deodorant, I hope that this will be the first step in leading a toxin-free life. Remember to be patient and to really embrace detoxification through sweating. Leave us a comment down below and let us know your favorite natural deodorant or if you have any questions about how to switch. Thanks, guys.